What is up, YouTube? I'm the XIIIth Scorch, and today we are here for a draft analysis of my UBL team. The United Battling League, if you don't know, is a Pokemon draft league that I responded to an open invite on Twitter. I was accepted, and I'm now a part of, and we finished our draft a couple days ago, and I'm going to be going through my team for you today, talking about why I made the picks I did, how certain Pokemon were sniped from me, but overall I think I got a lot of the Pokemon I wanted, surprisingly, really. A couple Pokemon I didn't get that I was interested in beforehand, Suicune, Arcanine, both were completely available to me, but one of my picks made it unnecessary for me to pick them, you know. So I'm going to go through this. So let's start it off with the team. As you can see right here, hopefully, I think this is right. My team is the Winston-Salem Watchogs. If you don't know the pun, I grew up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. My dad is a big fan of baseball. I'm a big fan of baseball, and we love going to our minor league team in the city. It used to be called the Winston-Salem Warthogs over at Ernie Shore Field. And then, I think sometime in middle or high school, high school, they had a new stadium built downtown, much closer, like easier for commuting, and in a much more accessible location than Ernie Shore, I believe. And they changed the name. They didn't change the name. It's like the new stadium was called BB&T Ballpark, and they became the Winston-Salem Dash, because we did a contest, and that was the name they picked, because it's Winston-Salem. It's really a hyphen. It's a hyphen. We should have been the Winston-Salem hyphens, if you wanted to be grammatically correct, but, you know, we're the Dash. And our mascot is a giant red dog with lightning bolts for ears. I'm not kidding. So, I made the Winston-Salem Watchogs. The logo looks similar, except the coloring scheme is a little bit different. You know, red and black, that's sort of my colors. Plus, it goes better with the Watchog than just the sort of monotonous color scheme they had on the Warthogs logo. Incidentally, my friend, one of my friends told me, you know, you could have done the Winston-Salem Rapidash. Could have gotten a shiny Rapidash on your logo, and I was like, what a great way to make a horrible team great again. Well, just great. It was never great to begin with. I mean, they're good, but I'm talking logo-wise. That's just, I really don't like the Dash. I love the players and I love the sport, but I don't like the logo or the name. But enough about my problems. We're going to continue on with our team. And first up, the team captain. Now, when we were drafting, I was number 4 on the Megas, and then, you know, we did the thing where you go to the bottom. That last guy gets the first pick of the next round, and we go back up the list. So I was 4th and then 5th going back up because we have 8 members in our league. So I got the 4th pick of Megas, and I didn't go with something that was competitively viable, I guess, you know. It's something that I think is awesome, and it's one that I'm really excited to use because I haven't really used it before, and that is Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, that's right, Mega Pidgeot. I could have picked Mega Venusaur, Mega Blastoise. I know Mega Alakazam was the first draft pick, and then Mega Scizor, and I think Mega Sceptile. Wait, no, Sceptile. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Hang on. Be right back. Okay, so I believe it was Mega Alakazam, Mega Sceptile, Mega Gardevoir. But I went with Mega Pidgeot because I really like it. I've never really used it much, and I think that it is something that will be fun to use throughout this 7-week league and into the playoffs and beyond, hopefully, if we have a good enough record. Now, after that, we had the 5th pick in OU. And we went, and I had a friend sort of like, not really coaching me, but like helping give me his opinion, because I have a tendency to just pick favorites. That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm leaning towards all the time. That's why I wanted Suicune and Arcanine. And it wasn't really viable for me because of this first pick, my first OU pick, Volcanion. Fire, water, water absorb, steam eruption. It is a great hard hitter. And it's another Pokemon it's actually a Pokemon I've never used before. I have no clue. I know that it's incredibly strong. I've gone up against it a couple times and been demolished because I didn't really know what to do about it, and it just hit so hard. So it's definitely a Pokemon I'm glad is on my team and not someone else's. And I can't wait to use Volcanion. I think it's going to be a great addition to the team and a wonderful, wonderful, hard-hitting member. Now, going on to the second pick, we got sniped somehow right before my pick. We realized like halfway through the first round, I'm looking at the list and I'm like, no one's picked Kyurem Black. No one has picked Kyurem Black yet. And my friend's like, what? Are we all sleeping on it because we don't expect to get it? Because we expect someone else to get it? Because, you know what? Like, how does nobody... So we're just waiting, and we're seeing, like, oh my god, that guy didn't pick it. That guy didn't pick it. That guy... We might get all... The team right before me picks Kyurem Black, and I'm just left with... I could almost taste it. It was, like, right on the tip of my tongue. It was within reach, and then... snatched away. Sniped. So we opted for Mew, the utility Pokemon, a bit of everything you can get. Mew right here is going to be fantastic for just doing whatever I need, whatever hole I need to fill. If I need a cleric, if I need a hard hitter, if I need a defensive Pokemon, Mew is going to be able to fill that void with whatever I need. And it's going to be a great utility mon. It's wonderful, and so far all different types, and we're all balanced. We're all trying to balance well. I know that's a big thing I was going for, trying to balance everything out. And I'm trying to remember what my third OU pick was. My final pick in OU was Thundurus Therian. Now, Thundurus Therian is fast and a hard hitter, special with Volt Absorb. So now I have a mon with Water Absorb and Volt Absorb, and it's immune to ground. So I have two Pokemon that are immune to ground, and a Pokemon immune to electric, and a Pokemon immune to water. You know, I'm getting immunities out the wazoo. People still say that, right? So Thundurus is going to be an amazing fast mon that can hit hard, and it's going to be great. I cannot wait to use it in battle. It'll be awesome. So we're going to move right on to UU. Our first pick. Give me a sec. So, alright. So, I noticed that we had a bunch of hard-hitting Pokemon. We needed some defense, some bulk. And so in UU, my first pick was Sylveon, the specially defensive wall. And a hard hitter as well, but mostly I got it for the bulk, plus the offense is a boost. But the bulk, like I said, which is exactly why we also got the second pick, Cresselia, the bulk. I mean... my UU picks are just bulk, except for the third one, Haxorus. Complete and utter monster. You know, speed, attack, fantastic. Shiny looks awesome. But we're going to go back to Sylveon real quick, because this is a Pokemon that you can run either incredibly offensive or incredibly defensive. And it's one of those Pokemon that can be either or a little bit of both if you want to like have a weaker version. But I'm looking forward to using that and sort of maybe tricking my opponents into thinking, oh, he'll be bringing a bulky set, definitely, and then just having it be a fast, hard-hitting monster and just taking them out before they realize it. I don't know a whole lot about competitive Pokemon or competition. I don't know, but I'm hoping to learn quickly. You know, it's only a 7-week league, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then our second pick in UU was Cresselia, and that is another bulky monster. It is so bulky, I have nightmares about it in Showdown, because it's just... why is it so bulky? Why does it need to be this bulky? It's just, like, really? Really? But... anyways, so we went with two really bulky mons in our UU pick. So to round it out, our third UU pick was Haxorus, the fast, hard-hitting Pokemon that is sort of like a glass cannon, I think. I don't know how defensive it is. I don't know. It's a lot of these Pokemon that I picked I've never really used because they're so popular, I guess, and I like using others. But really, like, so far, I mean, Mega Pidgeot, Volcanion, Mew, Thunderous Therian, Sylveon, Cresselia, Haxorus. All 7 of these mons are monsters in their own right. And it's amazing that we got them on our team. And I mean, really, I was just swept away by the fact that I could get these mons. And then we go to RU, where I picked up my first fighting Pokemon, Girder. Eviolite Girder is, I think, very viable. It'll be a good addition to the team. It's a fighting mon. It can hit hard, and with that Eviolite, it'll have boosted defenses. So maybe you can take a hit or two and take something down with it. I think when we got to RU, it was sort of like, what can we get? I mean, we already got an amazing team. What more could we ask for? And then I'm like, you know what? Let's get Dugtrio, our next pick. Arena Trap, super fast. It's gonna be great. We just switch it in on something that we really don't like, and we'll just hit it as hard as we can, and it can't leave. It'll be awesome, just great. And then to round it all out, we got ourselves another Eviolite user, Sneasel, the pre-evolution of Weavile, because it's fast, it hits hard, it's a dark ice type, 2 types we don't have, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm saying awesome a lot because I really love this team. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. And then we get into NUPU, where I honestly did not think I would get this first pick. I really thought it would be scooped up. Weezing. We got the physical bulk. Awesome. 1 weakness thanks to Levitate, and it is awesome. Just... how many times can someone say awesome before people just get too annoyed? Like, really? But Weezing is just amazing. The bulk, the moveset, it's so versatile. It's just going to be great. I cannot wait to get you in play either. I can't wait to get Weezing in play. I cannot wait to get Weezing in play. 3rd time's the charm. I cannot wait to get Weezing in play. And we're going to move on to the second pick of NUPU, Go-Goat. Honestly, my favorite Pokemon of 6th Gen. Hands down. I did not like it at first. I did not expect it. But then the more I used it and the more I got to know it, it became my favorite 6th Gen Pokemon. Go-Goat is another monster that is just... it can be bulky if you need it, and it can also hit hard. It's one of those that, may need to set up, but... if you can get that right opportunity, it's going to be a hard-hitting monster. It's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to use it. But I gotta think strategically. I cannot let my favorites just come every week and do their best. I gotta think about countering and whatnot. I gotta be a coach, not a fan. And then the last pick to round everything out, Dusknoir. Dusknoir, the ghost type, rounds it out where I think the only repeat we got was Mew and Cresselia, both being psychic type. Everybody else is a different typing. You know what? Oh wait, I was just about to say. I don't think we got a water type, Volcanion. We did. So Dusknoir, the ghost, I know it can be bulky. I know it gets power up punch, ice punch, I think, thunder punch, fire punch. It gets the punches, and so it's got a variety of moves that it can use up against any Pokemon we want. And Assault Vest would be great, and it's going to be a Pokemon that can just wreck shop. So once again, these are the members of our team. We're gonna have okay. So once again, these are the members of our team: Mega Pidgeot, Volcanion, Mew, Thunderous T, Sylveon, Cresselia, Haxorus. I looked away from the sheet. Girder, Dugtrio, Sneasel, Weezing, Go-Goat, and Dusknoir. This team, I think, is incredibly viable. It's going to be... there I go, using the same damn word like 5 times in a row. Can I get an expanded vocabulary, please? This team is going to be great. I feel that it's competitive, it works, and it's going to be a lot of fun to use. So I can't wait to use this team, and I hope that you can't wait to see this team in action, because this week we are taking on the New Orleans Pelipers. And this team, a little scary. They got some mons that I'm not looking forward to going up against, but I think we have a definite I think we have a definite shot. That doesn't make sense. I think we have a shot at taking this first win and just, getting off on the right start. I just hope I don't I just hope I don't psych myself out. I'm going to get out of here, and I hope to see you all again soon. This is XIIIth Scorch, signing off.